والنتینا لسکای، وزیر پیشین کار و امور اجتماعی آلبانی. ما در مورد زنانی صحبت می‌کنیم که همه چیز را برای انقلاب و برای آزادی کشورشان فدا کردند. زنان مجاهد از زندگی معمولی خود در عراق و از فرزندان خود گذشتند. این طاقت فرساترین تصمیم برای یکایک آنها بود تا مسیر را برای آزادی کشورشان و سعادت تمامی کودکان ایران هموار کنند.
Dear friends, as we are approaching International Women's Day, to talk with Iranian women who bravely fight for freedom, democracy, and human rights is the right thing to do. I'm happy to be here with you today because I think it's a human obligation to be with women who suffer from the most repressive regime. I have read terrible stories about women that are suffering under the mullah's regime in Iran. Recently, I read the story of the political prisoner Najat Anwar Hamidi, 66 years old, who is going blind because she has been deprived of medical care in prison. But story of Najat is not the only one. It's a story of thousands of women who have been put in prison, women who have been killed in the street or burned out with acid in their face only because they want freedom. We are talking about women who spent 40 years of their life against dictatorship and for democracy. The revolution in Iran was about freedom for the Iranian people, and they still want that, and they deserve that. In their long struggle of debates, women of the Iranian resistance movement have sacrificed everything for the liberation of their country from the clutches of the ruling religious dictatorship. They sacrificed their comfortable life. When the war broke out in Iraq, they sent away their children to safe place. As women, we all understand how harsh is this and how difficult can be for a mother to live away from her children. This was the harshest decision of any of them, but they made it because they had to fight for the liberation and the welfare of all children of Iran. From the resistance of the people in Ukraine nowadays, this sacrifice has become more clearer and more meaningful to our people and leaders in Europe. Therefore, on the International Women's Day, I applaud the Iranian women as great symbols of sacrifice. I applaud you for your bravery. You have taken the responsibility to bring change for your country. You have challenged every threat and every risk and have not given up in these dark years. We know Iranian women are living under a repressive regime. The new elected president, Raisi, is responsible about the executions and imprisoning people, is responsible for deaths of thousands of Iranian people, as international media has pointed out. But we have to make clear that the Iran regime is a threat not only for the Iranian people, it's not only for this country, it goes beyond. It is a serious threat to the international peace and security. That's why what PMO and Iranian people are doing is very important, and they deserve support from all of us. They deserve support and they need support from the international community. Women who is leading this global movement for freedom and democracy for the Iranian people, Madame Rajavi, whom I support, is an inspiration for all women who are resisting the mullah's regime. I know her since many years, and she is smart and brave woman. Now, more than ever, it is critical that we continue to support Madame Rajavi's 10-point plan for the future of Iran and her movement, which represents the democratic aspiration of the Iranian people. It is time for the region to go. Iranians deserve the right to choose their own future. We want to tell Iranian women that they are not alone. We know that freedom and equality are the only answers to all the problems that Iranian society face, and I believe it will arrive soon. I believe in a free Iran when people can live free from the violence, when people can enjoy their rights.